You're listening to the Keisha Phillips Show, and I thank you for tuning in. There is a upcoming debate this week between the presidential candidates for the 2024 election between Biden, who is Democrat, and Trump, who is Republican. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about the upcoming debate? Why do you think at this point, at the end of June, they're having a debate? What do you think is the reasons behind the debate? And what do you think is the message that they are sending? What do y'all think about that? What do you think about the debate? Are you surprised? Are you shocked that they're having a debate? Is it something that people anticipated that will come around again? What is it that you think has sparked this debate? You know, they've had debates in the past. You know, we got the presidential race that's kicking into gear when you have current President Joe Biden going against former President Donald Trump. And they're going to have their first 2024 debate. Do you think that... What do you think? How do you think that this debate is going to go? What do you think is going to be the topic of the debate? What do you think is going to be the center focus? So when you think about the debate, you have the debate which has some rules, which means they have to stick to a simple setup with only a pen, paper, and water. They cannot have no pre-written notes. They can't sit. And they basically have to be able to answer the questions, just be able to answer the questions. That's basically to sum it all up. What do you think? Okay, we got the 4 C's of debates. In a number of respects, it says critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. What do you think this debate is going to summarize? When we begin to debate, we're going to have our introduction. Then we're going to go into a statement, a fact, confirmation, refutation, and conclusion. How many people have sat down and actually listened to the debate? Or are you going to watch the upcoming debate? The definition of a debate is a process that involves formal discourse, discussion, and oral addresses on a particular topic or collection of topics, often with a moderator and an audience. So we're going to have this debate between Biden, who is Democrat, Trump, who is Republican. What do you think is going to be the message? What do you think is going to be the overall concept? How would you start a debate? If you were given a debate and you were in a debate, how would you start your debate? I would say, hello, I am Keisha Phillips. Welcome to the debate. I am Democrat, and I welcome all ladies and gentlemen. The topic of the debate that I'm going to focus on is healthcare. Is that appropriate? Is that a normal means of being able to greet your audience? What if I wanted to have a quote? What if I wanted to talk a little bit more and explain my overall views and opinions about debates? Is that part of the debate? Or is it that you just greet your audience and then you wait for the question to be asked? Who determines the questions, the topics that you discuss in a debate? Who? Who determines that? Well, when you think about it, they say, here are some tips of starting a debate. You provide the context. You explain your argument. Restate your claim. So you should always greet your audience. And the first affirmative must introduce the debate as a whole, not just their team's side. So if I had to do the introduction, then I would start off by saying, good morning or good afternoon. I am Keisha Phillips, and I would like to introduce. So I would say, this is my name. I am Keisha Phillips, and I would like to talk to you about healthcare. What about healthcare? So then if you go from there, then we can also say, well, the topic for today's debate is going to be focused on the 2024 elections. Are we going to talk about what we're going to do? Are we going to talk about the views and opinions as a Democrat? And then we're going to talk about views and opinions as a Republican. And so the first thing, one of the topics I would like to discuss would also be progressive taxation. So when you start going into that, then we will start and we would be implementing the different things that we are talking about this day. Then if I wanted to say I wanted to provide a quote that I just kind of wanted to just say, okay, this is a quote. And I say, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. To some, success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. But success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. As we begin the 2024 debate, we're going to talk about change. And when I think about change, you must be the change. We often hear people say that you must be the change you wish to see in the world. It takes a deep commitment to change and an even deeper commitment to grow. I think we need to grow as a people. We need to grow as a nation. But when we think about the things that's going on in this country today, these are the things that we need to begin to face. There not only have been challenges, but we also have to overcome the obstacles that are laid before us. We have obstacles when we talk about homeless. We have obstacles when we talk about our health care. We have obstacles when we talk about careers and jobs. We have obstacles when we start talking about poverty. We have obstacles when we start talking about immigrants. We have obstacles when we start talking about the things that's going on across our nation, the wars that's going on, the fact that we have world hunger, the fact that we have a worldwide travel advisory in effect. These are the things that are going on today that we need to talk. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. They say that darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. When we think about every day is a new day. Every day is a beginning that you can start again. Life is a long lesson in humility. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. But it is time to stop existing. But it is time to live. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. And that is where we are today. And as a nation, as people, we need to begin to come together in order to make the changes that we need to see. And in order for us to get started with that, we have to first take the first step. And the first step is that we need a president to be in office that has the what? The strength and the power, the determination that can turn this world, this nation, this country around. I'm Keisha, and you've been listening to the Keisha Phillips Show.